will save my progress up until this point. Whoop. All right, day 3 trial. Here we go, boys. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix! Look! Oh, hey, Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. All right, so Edgeworth is he's a little stupid. He's a little dumb. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. "10 a.m. on the dot. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Words. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Mia Fey? Ha! I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my goodness. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? That's not a word. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Is this like Spanish for red white or something? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. What? No, what do you mean? No. CEO and president is not synonymous. Those are two different occupations in a corporation. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? Or Mia? Yeah, I said Mia. Mia and Mia, it's so difficult. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ha ha ha! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Whoa, bro brought my my dude Jesus into this. Let him have it, Phoenix. Is Maya allowed to be standing there next to me? Or was that her in like was she in like a, I don't know. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right, here we go. It was about 9. I think that matches up with what April May said. Reading some papers by the window, then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. I turned to look. It was then I saw him, spiky-haired woman. Needless to say, a man was none other than you. Probably. Okay, yeah. Why, if Miss May also saw me attacking Mia, why did she say it was Maya? What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she'd been tapping the Fey office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Haha, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Wait, tell me more about giving chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked. Oh, you dumb idiot. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Hey, stupid face. Objection! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. I'm so confused. He is already directly contradicting Miss May's testimony because Miss May said that she saw a small woman strike Mia. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Yeah, his left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right, because they were looking at her from opposite sides. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Get bodied, idiot. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fey & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. The killer? Take that! Take that! This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah, it's exactly my point. Moron. Order! I will have order! I want a Big Mac. Anyone disturbing, I was gonna say disrupting, disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. How many times did you get to revise your testimony? Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I don't think that matches the autopsy report. Excuse me, Mr. White. According to my updated autopsy report, she was only struck once. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, you buffoon. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Bum, bum, bum. You hit her twice. Doubt it? Died from a blow by a blunt object. Oh, does the autopsy not specifically state that she died in one hit? I feel like the autopsy should say that. May's testimony said that she dodged an attack. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Do I have him? Hold it. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from the court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? I just want to do some more pressing. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Hold it. So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely, that's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. He said that he saw both of them, and then he just said he saw two different parts. Can I call him out on that? What? Does the autopsy I don't think the autopsy specifically says that she died from a single blow. How did he... Should he not have seen this gotten busted? How could she have been hit and not gotten, like, caught on this glass? me read through all of this again. Miss May's testimony was correct, as is mine. It's not correct, though. What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient, it does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American, too. Us silly Americans. You assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. I don't know what evidence to present here, and I really don't know... really don't know what sentence I'm supposed to present the evidence on. It has to be Mia's autopsy, the glass shards, May's testimony, or the floor plans. I don't think it can be any of the other evidence that I have. I feel like I should bring up the autopsy either on the hit twice claim or the final blow. I feel like I should just bring it up on the hit her twice thing.
Objection!
Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Okay, so the autopsy does specify a single blow. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-absolutely perfect? Huh. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on, thank goodness. That's a win right there. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Is there another window? Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. He's literally making it up. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Do I really need to cross-examine this? I mean, he's lied about... He's told 3 different versions of Mia being murdered here. Is that, like... Are you allowed to do this in court? Just, like, keep making stuff up until you're not guilty? Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Tell me more about this other window. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. How could he possibly have seen that from the angle he was at? Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that? Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. You dumb idiot. I'm not even thinking about it. Get absolutely bodied. Objection! You're Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Dude, Mr. White looks like such a Dragon Ball character in this pose. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah! All right, please, get a cop in here to shoot him dead. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh no, Edgeworth. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Oh, dude, vibe music? It makes me think of Battle Network. What? Ah, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. I see what Edgeworth is doing here. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fey. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fey's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fey & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. This is obviously, like, the most bold-faced lie of all time. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping? Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fey & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? There's no way that you could have heard it from that distance. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Ah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. This is madness. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fey & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Hold it!
Hold it! Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fey's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. But do you have proof that he is the one that did it? Oh, right.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fey & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. But they're unidentified. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fey & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Darn, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. I didn't press him on this. There are only 4 lines here. I'm gonna press him on all 4. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. I mean, it might. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. But you do illegal things. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Yeah, and you're a filthy, cheating nerd. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Oh, is Maya, like, doing the... Is she, like, channeling Mia's dead soul or whatever? Mia. What? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Oh, he passes out again. All right, yeah. Hey, Phoenix! Ah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Why are you dressed like this? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Okay, this... Alright. I knew that the game was gonna be ridiculous, but this is, like, beyond ridiculous. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Levels of... Okay, then. That was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, of course, after I, like, possessed my younger sister, the first thing I did was immediately open up her top so that I could show as much of her cleavage as possible. Like any good older sister would do. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! The light stand wasn't there. Until after the wiretap was placed. It's all over. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Hey, can you tell me what the afterlife is like? Right. You're so done, idiot. I'm gonna destroy this fool. I hope I get to publicly execute him after it's all done. Execution style. Put a gun to the back of his head. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. All right, idiot, prepare to die. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh, well, fancy that. Idiot. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not, because as you can tell by the vibe music playing, Edgeworth, it's the end for you. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, as you can tell by the victory music currently playing, I'm about to give Edgeworth an absolute beating. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fey & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible? Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Uh-oh. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Oh no, the reverse victory music! What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I can take him. Like, what am I, if I object, what's gonna happen? I feel like I can't object because Edgeworth gave me a bunch of chances. And if I object, he'll just be like, well, we gave you a bunch of chances. And then the judge will be like, we did give you a lot of chances. I'll handle it. I don't know where he's going with this. I better hold back for now. I see. Very well. As there is no objection from the defense, I grant Mr. Edgeworth his extra day. Uh-oh. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can just take him, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I can just, like, whatever he lies about, I'll just disprove it because I'm a gamer. Thank you for the cheer, Fairy. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Ah! The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Listen, I don't want to harp on it. Does Maya channeling Mia make her bust bigger? Or was Maya just like wearing some kind of wrappings or something? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, I'm on trial for murder. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Mia's memo.
Take that!
Take that! It's over for you! The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I mean, it's kind of like already released if I've already, like, read all of them. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Get wrecked, Edgeworth. Dumb idiot. Loser, nerd, stupid face. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Her bust is even bigger in that wide shot. What the heck, Capcom? That is all. This court is adjourned. Easy. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Chat, by the way, we, in my area, there's potential for a storm tonight. I think one of my light bulbs just flickered. I think it's just because that light bulb is going out. But if, I get a hit with another power outage, you know why. It's not storming right now, but it's supposed to storm pretty soon. I think my stream will be done before it happens, I hope. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fey. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. You're dead. As long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? Ha, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! All right, paranormal nonsense. 9:02 p.m., you're 2 minutes late, bro. Don't leave a lady waiting. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahaha, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? No, your shirt is far too close to look like your sister. Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of? Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help you with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Mia Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. That's right, Maya, we're taking down those Huns. Let's go! You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Chat, why is Nick Phoenix's nickname? Is it because Phoenix, so it's like the Knicks of Phoenix? It's a stupid nickname. It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aw, ghost Mia. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. We're being haunted by a hot ghost? Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up.